So hi, welcome to our first ever episode of OTNC or One Take No Cut video. So for today's video, we are going to go ahead and of course perform the 6 basic skills of volleyball. But before doing so, let me introduce myself. I am Almar Villaber and I'll be performing the 6 basic skills in volleyball. But let us go ahead and examine our outfit first. First, you have to wear a comfortable shoes for you to be able to perform the task clearly. Second one is you have to wear your jogging pants for you to be able to move easily, and of course wear your comfortable clothes or t-shirt on the upper part. Okay, so I think we are now ready to go, but before anything else, let me go ahead and clarify things first, that volleyball is a sport that uses of course enough space so it can be performed indoors like in gymnasium or arena, but it can also be performed outside, like for example in the field, in the grasslands, or etc. So now we are going to perform the 6 basic skills of volleyball, and the first one is serving, the second one is passing, the third one is setting, the fourth one is hitting, the fifth one is digging, and the sixth one is blocking. So let's go ahead and start. So for the first one, this is what you called as serving. Okay, so for serving, as a new player, so I'm going to discuss first what is serving. Serving, so as a new player, this is the first major hurdle you face so that you can serve the ball. When it's your turn, it can be pretty scary to step to the line with everyone watching you. You may feel a lot of pressure or even embarrassed while doing so. But remember that every player who has ever played the sport of volleyball in the entire world has been in your shoes. So everyone in the volleyball court will become a server as well. So every player on the court with you has had to face the experience. They all know what it's like to be a player, and of course they all know what it feels like to be a server. So be calm and patient and take your time to do the best. So remember, in volleyball, serving is the only time you are in complete control of the situation, and you can take a moment to gather your thoughts and focus on using good technique. Now let me show you the serving techniques. Okay? Let me have the space here. So I can do this. So let's go ahead and imagine that we have a ball right here, okay? So this is the ball, and this is the line. So like that, to serve. So this was the first step anyway. The second one is you can go ahead and overhead serve. So basically, the serve for that one would be out over your head. The ball should be over your head, and you're going to about to spike it out. Okay, let's go. This one and that. Okay, so those were the two basics for the serving. Now let's go ahead and proceed with our next one, which is passing. It is very important to pass the ball to your other players so that of course you can score some points. So to pass the ball to your teammate means to help your team create an attack. You can create an attack, create a tactic, or create a block for them, for you to be able to have score points on your team. So now let's go ahead and do some performance with passing. So for example, this is the ball. So like that or like that. You can do the passing like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and proceed with the third one, which is of course setting. Setting is usually second contact with the ball on your side of the net. The set is what decides whether your team will be sending back an attack or a free ball, or maybe not sending it back at all. So basically, when the ball lands into your side from the other side, so it just means that you need to set it like this. You have to set it like this, or you can drop or set it like this, and this will be the net. It's up to you to go ahead and of course put the ball back to the opponent or pass it out to your team. So for like this or like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and proceed with our fourth one, which is of course hitting. Hitting or attacking is the third contact your team makes with the ball when it comes to your side of the court. There are many kinds of attack, but the fundamental skills of hitting comes down to the spike. When you attack the ball, you have to be ready for being further away from the location you want to spike, so that you can make an approach. Your approach will be 3 steps and then a jump. So basically, hitting should be of course your point that you can score points and you can spike the ball back to the opponent. Let's proceed. So basically like this, you're like that, you're setting the ball, and then you have the 3 steps there. Spike, okay? like that. So basically, those were the steps. And for the other one, we have also the digging. Digging is a more advanced fundamental skill in volleyball. Why? Because digging is receiving and saving the ball from an opponent's hard-driven attack. So for example, I'm going to perform the task or demonstrate it to you. So basically, for example, when an opponent gives the ball to us in a hard-hitting way, so you have to dig like this. You have to swim. You have to swim on the ground for you to be able to save the ball, or you have to go ahead and block the ball by your hands. Okay? That's what you called as digging. The next one is blocking. I believe blocking is the most advanced of the fundamental volleyball skills because it really comes later in your volleyball development until you're playing at a level that has consistent hitters. So basically, if your opponent, of course, has hitters and they're so strong, they have this ability to hit the ball so hard, it's very important to practice blocking. Why? Because blocking allows you to block the ball from getting into the ground. Okay, so we're going to perform the task. For example, the ball is coming. So it's up to you to block, or you have another person here that will block the ball with you like this on the net. So basically, those were the 6 steps of volleyball, and those were the basic steps of volleyball if you wanted to perform, to play, or to, of course, enter into a sports tournament with volleyball. You can go ahead and follow those steps only here at One Take No Cut video. Once again, this has been Almar. Thank you so much for joining me today and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.